The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello and welcome. This is TVWAN News. In this edition, landowners threaten to close track. Hiri-Koiari market celebrates cultural legacy, and hunters pose for big meat. A 30-kilometer section of the Kokoda track between Orphy Creek and Naura River within the Koiari Rural LRG area will be closed starting Monday 16 September 2024 in protest over outstanding government commitments made to the Kodu landowners back in 2008. Kodu landowners issued this notice yesterday claiming the government had failed to pay them their outstanding socio-economic package of 40 million kina as per the MOA of 2008. The MOA was signed between the landowners and the government to suspend mining prospectus in this area in exchange for 50 million kina in order to preserve the track.
The Kodu Resource Owners Association, representing the legitimate landowners of Kodu mining in Naura village in the Koiari rural local level government area in the Hiri-Koiari district, signed a memorandum of agreement with the government in 2008, where a 50 million kina socio-economic development package was promised to the landowners. This is after the landowners agreed to suspend potential mining operations at Kodu to preserve the track and to support the ongoing bilateral partnership between the governments of PNG and Australia. While 10 million kina was paid in 2013 and 2014, 40 million kina remains outstanding, with the MOA expiring in 2017 and no review conducted.
This outstanding stuff yet. Now, only been hunting this 9 years now.
Almost a decade on since the last payment, and the landowners have now resolved to close the 30-kilometer section of the track from Orphy Creek to Naura River in order to get the government's attention.
What we implementing and by implementing so shutdown Kokoda track and then by government by come one time this la restaurant blog by alright or no sa social come one time this la restaurant blog la and by alright lo mipa can open in Kokoda track. Suppose I mean come good and by mipa by still start sanapit lo one this week making.
They say the track will only be opened when they are paid their outstanding MOA commitments.
Mipa passing lo 16, which is Monday, and pass now. So and by exchange, 40 million come, Kokoda track by open. Now IPJ 2 by open, where Sepas I walk my IPJ to place and by yes. But now, as from now, and we can talk was in Kokoda track and by no. You said KTA, Kokoda track authority, you have to stop your business. I mean, no, go you now. Now, whoever running track along the Kokoda track, business may stop. You like walk about from distance, here you go from Orphy Creek to Naura River. You walk at your own risk. Remember, red Joe now. Enough is enough.
They warn that this is not negotiable and will open the track only upon payment of the 40 million kina. The landowners claim that they have made numerous appeals and submissions to the government, but have not received a response, and it is high time they act. Ruth Rungula, TVWAN News.
A ban on the sale of alcohol has been imposed in Morobe province, started yesterday, September 13, Tuesday, September 17th. The Morobe Provincial Administration has confirmed that the ban will be uplifted on Tuesday. Morobe Governor Luther Wenge said this is to ensure that people celebrate in the true spirit of independence without fear of threats or intimidation. Governor Wenge has issued the ban that will affect all classes of licenses, including storekeepers, public bars and taverns. The inaugural Hiri-Koiari Trade and Cultural Market in Edai Town has brought together tradition, enterprise and community over 3 days of vibrant celebrations, showcasing the rich cultural heritage of the Hiri-Koiari people, while empowering local women and youth through economic opportunities. The inaugural Hiri-Koiari Trade and Cultural Market opened today with a lively celebration of culture and enterprise. The event, held in the historic Edai town, kicked off with a devotion and a series of cultural performances, including the dramatic retelling of the Edai story, focusing on the legendary Hiri trade. As local women and youth showcased their products, the day was filled with traditional music, Peraveta songs and performances from well-known groups like Rabuka String Band and Ali and the Boys. Attendees also enjoyed a series of performances bridging the past with the present.
You, the people of Hiri-Koiari, not only host and not only make comprising of indigenous people of Hiri, Motu, Koiari, Koitabu, Dora, but we also host our neighboring people from Goilala, the rest of Central Province and the rest of Papua New Guinea. Edai town is testament of that melting pot. And I officially declare the occasion of the first inaugural Cultural and Trade Festival of Hiri-Koiari officially open.
The Hiri-Koiari Trade and Cultural Market continues tomorrow, starting with a morning devotion and sing-along. Market stalls will open again, offering more opportunities for local businesses. Highlights include the Tabu or Siage Mavaru performance by Tubusera youths and a special presentation from the Tubusera Youth Fellowship. Entertainment will feature Peraveta songs, string bands and performances by local legends with Varigini Guinea String Band and groups like Metago and various LLGs contributing. Monday, September 16th coincides with Papua New Guinea's Independence Day, beginning with a flag-raising ceremony and the national anthem.
From our bounties to share with the rest of Papua New Guinea and the rest of our communities here in Hiri-Koiari, here at Edai town today. This is the first of many of these occasions to come.
Special performances such as Papua Oi Natumu Ahodia, Bell and a music festival headlined by AK-47 will follow. Boyera Primary School and Boyera Early Learning Lion will also participate along with the Rara One crew. The program will conclude with the presentation of certificates by the National Cultural Commission and closing remarks from Sir Moyave, Keith Iduhu and Mr. Kilanda, marking the end of a successful 3-day event that celebrates the cultural heritage and economic empowerment of the Hiri-Koiari people. Meanwhile, the cultural market opened today with a captivating retelling of the legendary Edai story taking center stage. This ancient tale, central to the Hiri trade, recounts how Edai Siabo of Boyera village encountered a sea spirit in the form of a giant eel during a fishing trip. According to the story, Edai Siabo of Boyera village had a mystical encounter with a sea spirit disguised as a giant eel during a fishing trip. The spirit instructed Edai to build a great lagatoi, a traditional trading canoe, and sail westward with pots made by his wife, following the Larabada, the southeast trade wind. Edai obeyed, and after months at sea, he returned victorious, bringing wealth to his village. During his absence, Edai's wife, bound by strict instructions, faithfully kept a tally of the days, refrained from bathing and kept her fire burning to ensure the expedition's success. Upon Edai's heroic return, she celebrated by washing away her accumulated dirt and dancing in joy. The performance captivated the audience, reviving the historic tale that symbolizes resilience, enterprise, and community cooperation, and values central to the market's mission of empowering local businesses and preserving cultural heritage. TV1 News continues when we return. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSP Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSP branch today to register now for BSP Mobile Banking. BSP Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSP, our bank, our people.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SB Lager, Bunyamyumi.
Open net.
Hiya, Mama. You eat them, but me add him special flavor.
Put in more flavor, put in more taste. Magic Kokoda, get up and big smile on face. Time for Kim chicken, a great mutu. Sip, sip, da moo, yes, magic on you.
Maggi, the taste P&G loves.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only $2.20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
Superstition ain't the way.
Thanks for staying with us. Turning abroad, she's the accidental councillor who never expected to win. A teenager from Western Sydney has become one of the youngest people to be elected to council after the Liberal Party failed to nominate any candidates to run against her in tomorrow's local government elections in New South Wales. But Libby Austin is not the only candidate who has been given an unexpected boost from the Liberal Party's nominations debacle.
19-year-old Libby Austin's name isn't on the how to vote cards she's handing out. She's already won a spot on Penrith Local Council without a single vote being cast.
It is just a crazy experience. I am so excited because, you know, one day maybe I hope that I might get the chance to, but now it gets to happen now, and I guess I can't wait for it to begin.
The first-year uni student put up her hand as a ballot filler for what was supposed to be the unwinnable fifth spot on Labor's ticket for East Ward. But after the Liberal Party failed to nominate any candidates to run against her, she's been automatically elected.
Oh, I am very nervous. I'm very nervous. You know, I'm 19. I'm going into this very, very, exciting adventure. It's an amazing opportunity, and there's a lot of, responsibility being the youngest on council to represent everybody in the community.
Proving age really is no barrier, one of the other people elected on the same Labor ticket is 84-year-old Life member Edmund Mifsud. Edmund Mifsud and Libby Austin are just some of the councillors who've been elected unopposed in 14 local government areas across the state because the Liberal Party's failure to nominate in time meant there weren't enough candidates for the New South Wales Electoral Commission to be able to hold a vote in those areas. While the nominations fiasco ended the political hopes of many would-be candidates, it's been a gift for at least one former Liberal. Lane Cove Mayor Scott Bennison quit the party after losing his pre-selection and nominated as an independent.
Yes, I dodged the bullet and I got my forms in on time, so here I am.
He says with no Liberals running in Lane Cove and the Northern Beaches, Saturday's unpredictable results could make for a motley crew of councillors and dysfunctional councils.
It is a nightmare for councils all around New South Wales because suddenly the politics will shift and the residents may not get what they want because of Liberals failing to get their forms in.
A failure that's led to elections unlike any we've seen before.
Protect the public or be penalised. That is the takeaway from new anti-scam laws being processed by the Albanese government. It wants to introduce huge fines for banks and tech companies that fail to protect customers from scammers, along with increased compensation for victims.
Just weeks before buying his first property, Ilya Fomin lost $280,000 to a scam.
It was such a huge shock, you do not feel much.
Criminals stole his money after they emailed him impersonating his lawyer. He believes the two banks used to shift the funds could have done more.
They didn't check neither the address nor the name, and they just let the money go.
His bank maintains it did nothing wrong.
I believe that if our people had seen those red flags, they absolutely would not have processed the payment.
Banks will have to ensure that they are confirming the identity of a payee when a transfer is being made.
With Australians losing billions every year, the government is demanding action from banks, telcos and tech companies.
We'll ensure that Australia is leading the world in the fight against scams.
New obligations will cover how to prevent, detect, report, disrupt and respond. If companies fail, they could be forced to pay compensation and fined up to $50 million. The banks pushed hard to have other sectors on the hook. Telcos will have to combat dodgy texts and calls, and digital platforms verify advertisers. Both will also be liable.
It's more likely to prevent scams from ever starting, and it's a much fairer way of attributing liability.
Consumer groups have reacted positively, but are pushing to ensure most victims are repaid.
A model that incentivises businesses to fortify their systems and protect their customers.
Key details, including exactly what this means for future scam victims, is still being worked out. But despite that, the government wants to pass the laws this year.
Imagine a village with no boys or men. In Cambodia, a special all-female community is providing a safe haven for girls and women, all thanks to a former top Australian film executive. The Girls to Grannies village lies in one of Phnom Penh's most impoverished neighborhoods, and there is hope it could provide a model for other developing countries.
Making, playing and dancing. It's show and tell time at this kindergarten in Phnom Penh. But for so many children in Cambodia, what happens outside of school is much less fun.
It's really bad because there's a lot of gangsters, a lot of people that selling drugs, and it's really scary.
It's particularly risky for young girls, so they've now got their own village complete with 50 homes, a library, and not a boy or man in sight.
When I live outside this village, my sister got harassed by other people, so we moved here. It's the safe place for us to live.
The Girls to Grannies community is home to girls, women and survivors of the Khmer Rouge, like Granny Rin.
We are so grateful and very excited, and I feel my miserable life came to an end when I moved here.
These houses cost about $3,500 to build, and they can house about 4 or 5 women or girls. And given just how crucial safe and secure housing is to ending the cycle of poverty, that's pretty good value.
Nearby, residents have access to schools, free meals and healthcare, all thanks to a charity founded by former Hollywood executive Scott Neeson. The Girls to Grannies village is his latest venture, and it's already getting results, with the vast majority of girls going all the way to university.
When they see their own potential, there's no stopping them.
There's hope the village could provide a model for other countries, as the young women who live here inspire the next generation of Cambodian girls.
This is TV1 News. Later in sports, Hunters pose for the big game and Santos supports women's rugby.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase easy paid units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo in milk taste and added nutrients, Milo in milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Pine PNG made.
Are you thirsty for more? Celebrate this independence with Pepsi's new look, same great taste, and lower than low prices. Only $2.20 in stores now. Includes Pepsi, Pepsi Max, 7-Up, Mirinda, Mountain Dew, Gold Spot, and Coca-Cola. Hurry to your nearest store for more.
Scale Rise brings to you some Scale Indie vibes this independence. Cashing out a total of 300,000 Kina in prize money around PNG this independence. 4 fortnightly draws, 75 fortnightly winners, 300 total Scale Rise winners, and 1,000 Kina Scale Indie prize for every Scale winner. Here's how to enter the promotion. Buy any Scale or Ori Rice product, write your full name and contact details on the back of the store receipt, drop your entry into the entry box in store. For more information, either check in store or follow us on our Scale Rise PNG page. Terms and conditions apply. Scale Rise, and buy you like it.
Beauty is my business, but beauty sure is a tough game. Filters are great, but great skin, better. And that's why my skin deserves the best. So I choose self-care, soaps that gently nourish my skin, resulting in a radiant look, made with tropical ingredients. I trust self-care from City Pharmacy, so bring it on! My skin is ready and so am I.
Welcome back. SB-PNG Hunters head coach Paul Aiton admits that the Hunters are poised for the biggest game for the season. He said the Hunters are in for the match they have worked hard for throughout the season. When admitting that the boys are ready for the match, Aiton expects a tough encounter from North Devils tomorrow despite their victory against them during the season.
The SB-PNG Hunters are one match away from grand final. Hence, the match tomorrow against North Devils will decide their fate. The Hunters head coach Paul Aiton expects a strong performance from his side given the importance of the match. He said the boys understand the importance of the match and what is at stake. He said the boys played really well in their finals so far and is expecting them to do well against Devils tomorrow.
They know what's at stake and the effort that they've put in all year to get here, it's an incredible effort. From where they were in pre-season to now, it's day and night. So I'm sure they'll step up one more time.
The Hunters coach expressed confidence about his boys' performance, but as any other coach would, he confirmed he was nervous about the match earlier in the week, after losing his starting 5'8" in Joshua Lau to long-term injury.
Yeah, I'm confident, definitely very confident. Very confident in the boys. I'm confident as I was last. Early on in the week, I was obviously nervous because I didn't realise we were going to lose so many. But as I was saying to the boys in there, it just how we play doesn't change. It's just a different flavour that comes in, and that's exciting because I can't wait to see what Finley does, and can't wait to see how Alex will add off the bench, or Josh Miro will inject himself. So it's exciting. It's really exciting.
Paul Aiton's men met the North Devils in round 17 of the competition, where they defeated the Devils 20 points to 18 at Bishop Park, Brisbane. Their second meeting of the season is a crucial one, the one that decides who plays in the grand final. Despite their last result, Paul Aiton said the Devils will be out on a mission, giving his side a good contest.
No, we're expecting it because that was a really tough game. We won that in the final seconds, so we're expecting another tough game. We were just saying in this new competition that we're in, the finals competition, this is probably the hardest game because the prize is so close, and it's the best four. It's the best four, and the prize is so close. So we're expecting this to be the toughest game of the competition.
The Hunters are focusing on themselves. Aiton said they know the Devils are a strong side and will come out in full force, but his men have been reminded to stick to their Hunters structure throughout the match.
We're just focusing on ourselves. we know what they can bring. They're a quality team, but all the teams are a quality team. We're focusing on making our tackles and you know, running hard, could play the ball. It's not, our game plan is not hard.
Rex Litter, TVWAN Sports.
Early in the season, the battle for the 5'8" jumper for the SPPNG Hunters was between Joshua Lau and Sakias Komati. Lau was given a nod ahead of Komati. Finlay Glare has been seen more of a utility player, coming off the bench despite proving to be a handy 5'8". Now the Hunters coach Paul Aiton has entrusted him with the role ahead of their important match of the season.
So Finlay Glare and now Rimbu. As he passes out to Lau, who finds the football again. Josh Lau.
Finlay Glare will be replacing Joshua Lau, who suffered an exterior cruciate ligament or ACL tear in the final quarter of the match against Sunshine Coast Falcons last week, which they won. Lau will be out for a while as the team entrusted Glare with the role. In the press conference recently, the PNG Hunters head coach Paul Aiton praises Glare for his role throughout the season. Aiton expressed his full confidence in young Glare and believes the former Lace-Next Tigers 5'8" can rise up to the occasion.
Yeah, we look like Finley's played in that position before for us in some big games, you know, especially one against Pride here. So he'll step up, and he's young, but he's a very good player, and he understands how we play. So yeah, it's a good fit for us.
The Hunters coach admitted he had a thought about the replacement of Lau, and he can't go past Glare, who has been filling in well off the bench as utility and featured once in that role.
Obviously, we were a bit shocked to begin with all the players that were out, but as we were discussing this morning, just different players. We play the same way. Our structure doesn't change, so the players that come in just add a different flavour. So Finley will come in and he'll add his flavour. I don't want him to play like Josh Lau. I just want him to play like Finley within our structure of our team. So, and I'm sure he will, and the other boys that come in will do the same.
Glare will be partnering with Jamie Mavoko as half partner for just second time in his career as the Hunter. He first wore the number 6 jumper to start with Mavoko against Northern Pride at the Santos National Football Stadium in Port Moresby. Rex Litter, TVWAN Sports.
The 7 weeks of inaugural Santos Cup competition has come down to the last 2 teams, with Goroka Lahanis and Central Dabaris to square up in the grand final on Sunday at the Santos National Football Stadium. Ahead of the grand final encounter, country manager of Santos, Leon Baskins, is pleased with the competition as it directly underpins the vision and purpose of the company, and congratulated the Lahanis and Dabaris women, wishing them the best.
The major sponsor of the PNG Women's National Rugby League competition, Santos, has been all about providing equal opportunities for women and girls at workplace. The company has brought this onto the field, supporting Women's National Rugby League competition. Santos country manager Leon Baskins said, "To Santos, the support is for the country and for the women and girls who make up half the population of the country. The company is proud to be involved in the game supporting women."
For us, Santos, it's more than just having your logo on the jumpers. This is about a mindset. This is about a country that has 50% of our population are women and girls. So it goes beyond that.
Baskins said they are grateful for the investment as the Women's Rugby League underpins the company's vision and purpose in shaping better future through Women's Rugby League.
As I said at the launch of the Santos Cup, this is one of the greatest investments for us at Santos. It is, as it directly under our company vision and purpose to help a better future and create a better world for everyone. It is with this firm belief that this is a powerful platform they will continue to change mindsets for the better and empower all women and girls in our country.
Then Oil Search, now Santos, started supporting PNG Women's Rugby League in the country in 2016, sponsoring PNG Orchids for the World Cup, and they are committed to continue supporting the sport in the years to come. Meanwhile, Baskins congratulated the Goroka Lahanis and Central Dabaris for making the inaugural Santos Cup Grand Final. He said both Lahanis and Dabaris players and those from other 4 teams that participated in the competition will be remembered in the years to come for their commitment. He commended the co-sponsors in Pacific All Sports, Digicel PNG and Kumul Minerals and hope they can build rugby league together.
And now the weather forecast. Southern region, isolated showers and thunderstorms. Momase region, scattered showers and thunderstorms with rain areas over Medang and Morobe. New Guinea Islands region, scattered showers and thunderstorms with areas of rain and possible flooding along the southern coast of New Britain, New Ireland and parts of Manus. Highlands region, scattered showers and thunderstorms with areas of rain drizzles. And that ends the news tonight. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.